Hello everyone. I welcome you all in the next lecture of IIT JEE Mains PYQ series. In this video lecture, I'll discuss question based on the set theory topic, and these questions all came in IIT JEE Mains in year 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2015. So without further ado, let's get started. So what first question says? A is the collection of all those natural number whose HCF with 45 is 1. It means we need to collect all those natural number, those co-prime with 45. Okay. Why? Because their HCF, or we can say GCD, the highest common factor or greatest common divisor, is 1. And B is the collection of all those multiples of K, 2 times 2K multiple, that is even multiple of K, such that, and K is vary from 1 to 100. Then sum of all the elements of A intersection B we need to find. Okay. So first of all, we observe that one property A intersection B is contained in A as well as in B. So actually we need to find the subset of B. Okay. And first of all, I need to find the subset of B, and then I need to collect all the elements of all the elements, sum of all the elements I need to find. Okay. So we can observe that what is actually set B? Set B is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, up to so on 200. So how many elements are actually in B? Because input elements are 100, so output element are also 100. Okay. And how A is looking? A is actually, it will be 1 will come, 2 also, 3 not come, 5 not come, 6 will not come, 7, 4 will come, 4, 7, up to so on, like that element. Okay. So here we have a foundation because we need to go up to 200, starting from 2 and go up to 200. Why so? Because here A set is infinite, B set is finite. So A intersection B guarantee has to be finite. Why so? Because A intersection B is subset of A as well as subset of B. So the number of elements in A intersection B, A intersection B, is less than or equal to number of elements in A less than or equal to number of elements in B, as these are subset of A and B. That's why. So number of element in A and B has to be less than or equal to the 100. Now we can observe that what they are saying, that in A we have those elements whose GCD with 45 is 1. Okay. So first of all, I will sum of all the elements. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 up to so on plus 200. This is the total sum. Okay. From this total sum, we need to subtract some element. And how we can subtract? Why we need to subtract these elements? Observe. The prime factorization of 45 is 9, 3 square into 5. So I need to subtract, as you observe that in set B, the multiple of 2 are there. Okay. So I need to subtract those elements, the format of this type of element. Okay. In which 3 will come, multiple of 3, multiple of 5, I need to subtract, and multiple of both, and multiple of 2, 3 into 5. Okay. Which I need to subtract, which I need to add, I'll tell you. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 200, this is the total element. Actually this is sum, as I will represent as A intersection B. This notation is referred sum of all the elements of A intersection B. Okay. So 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 200 minus, I need to subtract all those elements which are multiple of 6. 6 plus 12 up to so on plus, now here last element has to be, what will the last element? How we can find? 6 3 is 18, 2, 6 3 is 18 again 2. Okay. So remainder is 2. It means from 200, if I subtract 2, then it will be divisible. It means 198 will come here. Okay. Now I need to subtract here. Why I am subtracting these elements? Because why? Because in A intersection B, the GCD of 6 with 45 is not equal to 1. GCD of 12 with 45 is not equal to 1. Why? So because 3 is the common factor. Okay. Now again, I'll from here I will subtract 10, 20, up to so on 200. And why I'm subtracting these one? Because GCD with 10 with 45 is 5. 20 with 45, again, we have not equal to 1. So that's why I'm subtracting. Okay. Now, but you observe the GCD with 2 with 45 is 1. So I need to take all those elements, first of all, whose GCD with 45 has to be 1. So it should not be a multiple of 3, multiple of 5 or their common multiples. But here you can observe that 30 is also here and 30 is also here. 30 is in both the case. So it means that the common multiple of 3 and 5, that is 3 and 5 and 2, that is 2 is after 30. These, the multiple of 30 I need to add one time, 30, 60 up to so on 180. Why so? Why so I am adding this one? Because 30 is subtracted two times, here and here. So that's why I need to subtract one. I need to add both them to maintain the equality. Now, what will come? You observe that the first thing is, what is the first sum? First is S1. Actually, I will write like that: S equal to the S1 plus S2, wait, minus S2 minus S3 plus S4. Okay. So we can observe S1 we can find as 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus up to so on plus 200. So how many elements? Actually it is an AP. So AP, how many elements it have? 100 elements. So 100 upon 2, first term plus last term. Okay. First term plus last term we have, and 202, what we get? 50 into 202, and what we get? 202, and the answer is S1. What we get? S1 is 10100. Okay. This is your S1. This is our S1. In the similar fashion, I'll find S2. What is our S2? How many terms we have actually? We can find an equals to 198, I will assume. Okay. So 6 plus n minus 1 into d. D is also 6, 198. And what we have here? From here, what we have? N minus 1 into 6 equals to 192. And 6 3 is 18. 6 2 is 12. N minus 1, n is equal to 33. So S2 will be 33 upon 2, the first term plus the last term I need to add. Okay, and after solving it, what we get? We'll get a 3366 S2. In the similar fashion, we can find, you can check, S3 will come 2100 and S4 will come 630. Hence, we can put in the first equation. What is our first equation? This is our first equation, main equation. What we have? S equals to 10100 minus 3366 minus 2100 plus 630. And what we get here? From here we will get 5264. That is the answer. Okay, you can cross check. Method, main thing is method. How we find this one. Okay, main thing is method. Calculation is a byproduct, but you need to focus on calculation also. I hope you understand this question. Move on to the next question. Yeah, this one, next question. Now you can observe that here, let U union I equals to 1 to 50, xi equals to union I equals to 1 to n, yi equals to t. It means what we have? x1 union x2 union x3 union x50, it is same as that y1 union y2 union yn equals to t. Okay, that is the meaning. Where each xi contain 10 element. Okay, that means n of xi equals to 10 for all I equals to 1, 2, up to so on 10. And each yi contain 5 elements. It means n of yi will contain 5 element for all I equals to 1 to n. Each element of the set T, okay, first of all, I'll read the complete question, okay. If each element of the set T is an element of exactly each element of set T, it means what it implies? Each element for every small t belongs to capital T, okay, is an element of exactly 20 sets of xi's. 20 sets of xi's, okay. That means suppose we have x1, x2, x3, 20 set we have. Each element of T is also in x1. Without loss of generality, I will assume this one. T is also belongs to x2 up to so on. T is also belongs to x20. Here I am taking like that, okay. It may possible this is first element T, okay. This is I assume T1, T1, T1. It may possible some other element T2 belongs to T, and how T2 is like x2, T2 belongs to x4 up to so on. T2 belongs to x40. This is also belongs to in 20 sets of xi's. Okay, here T1 is also belongs to 20 sets of xi. It means what it implies that? It implies that T1 is repeat 20 times, okay, and T2 is also repeats 20 times. While it you can see that T1 is repeat in the 20 sets which are different uh, from the T2. Clear? Here T1 is in x1, T1 is in x2, here T1 is in 20 up to so on. And here you can observe T2 is in x2 while T2 is in x4. Okay. But T1 is T2 while T2 is not in x1. Understand this thing? So it may possible like that also. Okay. Here I am taking like that. It may possible that T2 is also in x1. These I am giving particular cases. Okay. Now next one is they are saying that and exactly 6 sets of yi's. And on the same at the same time the T1 also belongs to without loss of generality I will assume y1. T1 also belongs to y2. T1 also belongs to y3. T1 also belongs to y5. T1 also belongs to y4. T1 also belongs to y6. Okay, like that and etc. So here you can observe that first of all what I assume, wait, what they are saying that union I equals to 1 to n equal xi's equals to t union I equals to 1 to n yi's. Okay. So if I want to find the number of elements in T, and first I assume here 50. Okay. Here I assume that here I assume that all the elements are in our mind. I assume that all the elements are different. Okay. All the elements of xi's are different. So how many element n's actually in total this set? It will be 50 into 10 because each xi contain 10 elements. Okay. So how many elements in n of number of elements in T? What it will be? 500. Okay. And number of elements in T again we can find from here also. Here how many elements in yi actually? 5. Each yi contain 5 elements. So n into 5. So how many we have? We have actually 5n number of element in T. But you observe that if we are n of t left hand side both are same, so it means from here 5n equal to 500 and n equals to 100. But we observe that this is a wrong. Why so? Because you can observe here that we don't have any option of 100 here, and it may possible 100 is also given. It may possible examiner may get give option of 100 to confuse you, because immediately you can see that 100 and immediately you can put the, yeah, 100 is the answer, yeah, I got it, and move on the next question. But don't do like that. You can observe here that here you can observe that t1 is repeat 20 times in exercise. Okay, it means that in this union t1 is how many times, t1 up to so on t1, because here what I did, I assume this t1 and other set of t1 is a different in our mind. That's why I am calculating 15 to 10 simply. So T1 it repeats 20 times, same as T2 repeats 20 times up to so on like that. Okay. So what I need to do to find the total element, same as that, this T1 in yi set repeats 6 times. Okay. In case of x size, it repeats 20 times, and in case of yi is, how many times they repeating? 6 times. T1 up to so on T1. Here we have 20 times. This is also 20 times. Understand? And here it will be 6 times. Same as that, T2 is also 6 times. Okay. Now you can observe that. So it means that if each element is repeat 20 times, so 500 upon 20 we can take, if I'm, because what I need to find, the value of n. Okay, so what will be the actual cardinality, what will be the actual number of elements in t? Actual number of elements t is 500 upon 20 or not, because I need to add all of the elements now, t1 plus t2 plus t up to so on. Okay, because number of elements I need to add here, number of elements I'll take here, number of elements in union of left hand side, number of elements in T, number of elements in here, all has to be same. So 500 upon 20 and 5n upon 6. Clear? Why I divide by the 20? Because T1 is repeat 20 times, T2 is repeat 20 times, and I took here 20 times. T1 I took 20 times. That's why. So what we get here, n is equal to 30 is the answer. What is the answer? N equal to the 30. D is the answer. I hope you understand this question. Okay. Why I am taking this one? Because it repeats 20 times. Okay. What they are saying, each element of T is an element of exactly 20 sets of X size. That means each element, suppose I assume T belongs to T, this T is in X1 as well as in X2 up to so on as well as in 20. Okay, so this, it means T is in here, here also and here also. And what I did, if I directly multiply 15 to 10, then it means this T, I repeat, this T I didn't take one time only, I took this T as a 20 times. That's why I divide by the 20. I hope you understand. If you have any doubt still, then you can do comments. I will reply there. Move on to the next question. What it says, here we have, let, what we have here, let S equals to the 1, 2, 3 up to so on 100, the number of non-empty subsets of A such that the product of the elements in A is even. What they are saying, S is contain these 100 elements, 1, 2, 3 up to 100. Okay. The number of non-empty, what it mentioned, non-empty subsets of A, non-empty subsets A, okay, of S such that the product of the elements in A is even. Okay. So I need to collect all those subsets of, here I will write like that. This is your T set. It is the collection of all those collection of all those subsets of S such that A has to be non-empty first thing, and product of the elements of A is even. Okay. Now, so it means that when the even product is possible, when the even product is possible, even product is possible when this set A contain even element or odd, at least odd element, and at least one element is even. Okay. And when it contain odd, when it is even, product will be even. When product will odd will come, only one possibility is there, when all elements are odd. Okay. So what I will do here, from the total number of sets, what the total number of subsets of S? Total number of subsets of S is 2 raised to the power 100. Okay. From this total number of subsets, I will subtract all those collection of A whose product will odd will come. Okay. So we get only even. So what will how many elements actually odd? Out of 1, 2 up to so on we have 100 elements na. So out of them 50 are odd and 50 are even. 50 are even number of element. Okay, I am saying out of these 100 elements. Okay, so what I will do, I will collect all these and total number of subsets will be 2 raised to the power 50. From all those 50 subsets, by these 50 elements, the product will be odd. So what I will do, the resultant, that is number of elements in T, will be 2 raised to the power 100 minus 2 raised to the power 50. So 2 raised to the power 50 I will take common, 2 raised to the power 50 minus 1, and the answer is, which one is? Answer is B answer. Okay. I hope you understand this question. It may possible in the place of set S, they are giving some other different sets. Same thing we need to do. Same process. Move on to the next question. Yeah, here you can observe. What they are saying here, listen. If A and B are two sets containing 4 and 2 elements, that means number of element in A is 4 and number of element in B is 2. Okay, respectively. It means A and B has to be known, obviously. The number of subsets of the set A cross B, it means first of all, number of element in A cross B has to be, we know that n of A into n of B. The formula we know. So n of A is 4, n of B is 2, so it will be 8. It means number of elements in A cross B are 8. These are the number of elements in this one. Okay. Now we can observe that what they are saying, number of subsets of the set A cross B, each having at least 3 element are. What are they actually? Okay. What they are saying that we need to collect, how many they are? At least 3 element, huh? At least 3 element. Okay. At least 3 element they are saying. Okay. At least 3 element. Number of subsets of the set A cross B, each having at least 3 element are n of What we have actually, the number of subsets of the set A cross B, each having at least 3 elements. C, I'll assume collection T equal to C, subset of A cross B, such that number of element in C is greater than equal to 3. Okay. Okay. So here you can observe. So instead of that, I will find T complement, na? Because it is very easy to find, because here total 8 element. First of all, I need to collect all which contain 3, which contain 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Instead of that, I will find from the total number of subsets. How many total number of subsets are 2 raised to the power 8? Number of elements in T, how we can find 2 raised to the power 8, that is total number of subsets of A cross B. From this I will subtract, what I will subtract, all those subsets which contain 0 element, 1 element and 2 element. So actually 2 raised to the power 8 minus 8C0 ways, 8C1 ways and 8C2 ways. Actually they are, na? 8C0 means that empty set. 8C1 means collection of all those which contain singleton subsets of A cross B. That is one element. Obviously 8 will come, and 8C2. So if we are subtracting 2 raised to the power 8 minus 8C0 minus 8C1 minus 8C2, here we will get actually 1 minus 8 minus 28. And how much they are actually? 219. Okay, I hope you understand this question. If you have any doubt, then you can do comments. Thank you for watching.